So guys, if you have any questions, I'll tell you, you might not have any question now. Maybe in the future you can contact him. Maybe if you have a question, say example, you have a product in your mind, you don't know how to sell it online, you can ask that question here as a comment, and Mr. Messi will be able to answer your question right now. Okay, so don't be shy. My audiences are a little shy and I have to push them to comment, because I know there are many budding entrepreneurs are out there. You want to do something, you want to convert your singing into sales, you want to convert your art into sales, you want to convert your copywriting, you want to convert your passion into money making machine. Please start today, ask questions.
And
Okay, so
if I can add something to your words, like for your audience as well, to better understand, because if you have already a passion, that's very good. Go for it, like go all in on it. But if you don't have it, then there are some questions you need to ask yourself. So this is the purpose of the questions. Sometimes you do the questionnaire and give the answer, and giving the answer itself is a process of discovery for you. So if you don't have the passion, you don't have what is your passion, then you need to go through this discovery process I can provide you with.
wow, guys, don't worry if you don't have even passion also. He can help you to get there. He can help you to make you understand about your own passion. Okay, take those questionnaires. He will be able to help you in which road you have to go, which direction you have to take. That's fantastic. I think I'm going to take those questionnaires definitely for my upcoming future plans. Definitely for sure. Looking forward for working with you, Mr. Messi.
Me too.
And let's come with the my next questions. I want to ask you, like, what are your future plans? I know you just come out of the employment and you pursuing on online, becoming an online entrepreneur, and you already know a lot of stuff. You're already helping companies, and what is your future plan?
Right. Yeah, that's thanks for this question. So we'll see where the wind will bring us. So when I started with this questionnaire, it was because I have not a specific niche, specific people of target of people I can help. So I started a little bit broader. So my first plan is going to niche down on my audience, understand better which kind of audience I can help you the most, and focus on those guys and gals. And so another plan, of course, is expanding more platforms. I just started with this Facebook profile, and I'm gonna do like more and more social medias, and also to do the same thing I preach. And then what can I say? I have this piece of cardboard. I have a look every morning behind my screen, which is basically a cardboard where I sign the numbers from 0 to 100 people. So my goal is to help 100 people, and for now I am here to 15 people. So this is the number of people I'm getting to help every morning. And the guys that did the questionnaire are a lot more actually, but some of them, they do not follow the instruction, some of them, they are not really motivated. So I'm doing this for free, so I don't want to get to work with everybody, but just with really motivated people. This way I can pin one more on my cardboard every day.
Absolutely, trust me. There are only few bunch of motivated, inspired people in everywhere. Like our, as we were speaking offline, our motive is reaching out to even 10 people who can we can. Mr. Messi can help to form a business, to form a marketing plan, even for 10. That is our win. From that 10, even one will make money in pounds and dollars. That is absolutely Yespeopletainment win and Mr. Messi's win as well. So that is all we are here for. Okay, so there is a question from the audience. Actually, Roli Yadav has asked you a question. Is there any particular strategy we should follow while targeting a particular audiences?
Well, yeah, and there is not one specific for any kind. I'm not a fan of the one suite all solution. This is why I just provided personalized advice, personalized service. But it will depend on the industry first. So let's do an example. Is there any industry in the question? Otherwise, we're just gonna assume you are working on the educational market, for example. You are
Exactly.
in the market of making money online. You are doing educational programs to people. And is there one strategy for sure good? In this case, I would say yes, there is, which is start building your business assets in the right way, and step by step. So first thing you need to build is your email address, is your email list, right? You always share the monies in the list, and you think it's like an old thing. Nobody cares anymore, nobody opens emails anymore, which in a way can be true, but in another way, this is the first business asset. So still nowadays that we have chatbot and all social medias, friends, is still the first platform that sell the most when it coming to selling and promotion for every company, big company, a small company. And so, yes, if you're promoting something or if you're selling something, please make sure that the first step is giving value for free or give something for free. If you're selling physical stuff, it can be like a discount code or something. And so give something beforehand and take their email address. This way you can market to them down the road more and more times. This doesn't mean that the other chatbots and all the other marketing automation you can make, they are not good, but this just means that the email list should be your first focus, especially if you are starting out. Does this answer the question?
Okay. So I should not take granted for email because email has been here for a long time. So email list is a first thing which will help me to find my target audiences. Okay, so Roli, Miss Yadav's question was like she is into education. She want to create a product and she want to create a sales funnel. I think Roli Yadav, you have got your answer. You need to work on creating a list of emails and to find your particular targeted audiences.
And you
That's
can
fantastic.
do at the same time. Let's say, for example, you are building an educational program, right? Let's do that. Let's picture this way, like doing the first of your lessons and put it there online for free. And maybe on the lesson there is some resources you can offer more than the lesson. So you say the lesson, and this is going to be free for everyone. And then there is a little hook for people to give you their email address, which may be this is the resource to do this thing we are talking about in this lesson. And this is a good process to getting to build more content and more this way. When you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lessons, you can bundle them, and and maybe make a good educational programs. At the same time, if you use this strategy, you're gonna have a lot of feedback from people seeing your content online for free. She's gonna tell you good, maybe it's gonna spark some curiosity in a point more than others, and you can work with these feedbacks to build a good educational programs. Otherwise, if you are not capable of doing a very good quality, do not bother going on educational, because there is so much educational stuff nowadays online, YouTube, Google. So yours must be a very, very good quality content. And only after this is very good quality, we can talk about selling. So please make good quality, or otherwise just promote other people programs that you feel they are to your standards.
Okay, so the quality wins best. Okay. So I think we are almost we're near to the end of our interview, and this is my personal questions to you. I think you have already answered well to Miss Yadav's questions, but say example, I'm a yoga teacher or a yoga guru, or I can coach meditation. How do I take it further? I know my targeted audiences and I know my product. I can create quality in my product. I can bring the quality inside my product. After that, what is my next step?
Well, again, it will depends on a lots of stuff. Um, Very different things that will give you an answer instead of another. But generally speaking, you have to have a value ladder, which is basically a concept that will give you your audience journey. You have to have in mind. So you offer something already, then you offer something else which has a even more value to them, and then one more, and then one more. So it depends where you are in this ladder. There is also always room to grow, always room to scale this, and it's again also depends on what you really want to do. Because if getting at the highest paying level means you are doing I don't know in the yoga market, but this means that you do, for example, one-on-one lesson, very private, exclusive service that people needs to pay more to get access to. And so I don't know if this answer to your question, but it will depend on in which ladder you are about the value you are giving. Then to scale, offer more, put the price more, and just target your already customers.
Okay, so being online, I have multiple opportunities and I can scale myself on altogether a different level when I'm addressing a crowd, when I'm giving a private lessons. There are much of an opportunity which I need to explore as per my ladder. Okay, I think you have one more question from Yogesh Kumar. What is the strategy should be a new business establishment? Current scenario, economic down. It should be good or after some time. So he's basically asking, will the economy will improve? What are the strategy I should to establish my business?
Right. So I have kind of a background in economics, so I can say like my opinion on this, and my opinion is gonna be even harder to find jobs in the future. So this is the time you go and follow your passion. You go and build the things you always wanted to build, right? So the economy will go down or will go up. It will depend on the industry. So let's say the travel industry, of course, is going down, and I've been furloughed for this. But the streaming companies, they're doing well. The health companies, they're working more. Social medias, they're booming even more, and so it will depend on the industry you are working. So I don't understand from this question if there is an industry there. It says new business establishment.
Okay,
So
basically, he's asking, what should I do to establish my new business or to start a business? Will the economy will be up or down? So I think Yogesh Kumar, you got Mr. Messi's answer.
I,
Economy doesn't matter.
I would say I would suggest to Kumar, just make sure that you know you really love in life, what you're really good at, and then to try to sell or promote something on the thing, the one thing that you really love, you really are good at, and this thing is also solving people's problem, real people's problem. The difficult the problem, the higher you'll be compensated. As simple as that. So again,
Okay, so economy.
sorry.
So economy doesn't matter. What you like to do, what you love to do, go with that. And industry matters because travel industry is down, but not every other industry is down. So
So
Yogesh, I would suggest you to go ahead and attend the questionnaire of Mr. Messi has created already, and you will be able to understand your passion, and he will be able to help you with that. And if you need my help, you can also ask me to translate something you don't understand. Okay. So my last question for you, Mr. Messi, is like I always ask this question every new entrepreneur I come across because this is something I value in my life. Who is your mentor?
all right. Um, I don't really have one mentor, but when I think to this topic, because having mentors is really important and having guidance and stuff like this, it's very important. I would say I have tons of mentors. My mentors are all the guys that wrote the books I read and the videos I watched and the courses I consumed. Which just talking about the books, I counted it yesterday, and they are 83 books which I read in the last 4 years or so. And so I have a lot of mentors. Just two from the top of my head, people I look up to when I need to understand something. I'll go very big here. And so my first one is Gary Vaynerchuk, right? Online entrepreneurs, and the other one is Russell. Because when it comes to selling stuff online, that's the authority go to.
Wow. Yesterday I come across Russell Brunson. So I and Rolly was discussing. I told him Russell Brunson was interviewed by Omar. I think you know Omar. So that guy is simply amazing, and he is making 9 figures in US, and still he was so humble. And I hope after you inspired me about Russell Brunson, I will be able to get hold on his books, and definitely I'll read his books and watch his uh, YouTube channel as well. Definitely. Thank you so much, Mr. Messi. It was amazing talking to you. If you have any final message you want to give to our Indian audiences, you can pass on this message.
Right. I would say just what we said. Go for your passion. If you don't have one, please take your time to understand which is your passion to go for. And if you still don't have it, it's okay. You can try different things. This means that you need to try different things. And it's okay trying different things to find the one that you love to spend the rest of your life. Which doesn't mean you need to be growing old, doing all the same things. No, you can change it all the time, and you will change it all the time. So because things is gonna evolve in a way that you are not even thinking right now. So if you don't have passion, also the passion must be selling in the market. All right, I'm not that kind of naivety where you go for your passion and your passion is really silly and there is something that has no value in the market. No, I said must solve a real problem for people. Then you can go for it. And so sometimes this is my message. Sometimes there are questions that you are not asking yourself. And when you do, your perspective is gonna change on some topics, and then you're gonna discover something more about yourself. And at the end of the day, what we do is not just making money, is living a life of purpose, being fulfilled with what you do. And so you will be that guy or that girl only if you do the thing you really love. And when there are some struggles and things that really don't go the way you want to, they would have gone, then you will be, more motivation to go over those obstacles. And when things are going well, then you will get more momentum as you will like more and more working on the thing you like. If you don't have it any, I would say it's fine still. I mean, you can research and see what people really spend money on and go promote it. And then last thing, of course, it's always very good to sell your own stuff, your own service, your own coaching and thing. But if you don't have any, doesn't and you think you cannot offer the same level as other people, then please do not bother. It's okay. The market is full of those people. Go promote them, and you will make money the same way, maybe even easily. Right? There is a lot of hassles going through a sales funnel, credit card details and stuff, while promoting others like affiliate marketing model is a very, very a nice business model to start. Just suggest to go that route if you don't know much about making money online.
Okay, so that's fantastically put. This will not come from you unless until you have done it already, and that's why we are having this conversation. Guys, go and answer his questions, which the link I'm going to put it in Facebook and my YouTube channel. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can contact him directly. And so on a lighter note, I want to ask you, how is the pandemic in UK? Is all well? You guys are safe?
Well, yeah, I'd say I've been fortunate enough to working for a company that when this whole pandemic started, that was one of the first company that allowed us to work from home. And so we like, when I say we, I mean me and my partner, my girlfriend. We're living together, and we both work for the same company. And it's been fun working at home and comfy, I would say, without commute to go to.
Yes.
It's very nice. And but still, still there is this virus going on, numbers growing. So I fortunately can work from home and be safe, and this is very important.
And work from home is not only exciting, it's entirely changing the industry. Every industry is changing because of work from home, definitely, and we will look forward to work with you. Thank you so much for being here. And as Peopletainment is so grateful to have you on board and learn from you a lot of things. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to you, Swati. I didn't expect to be called here today, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. I hope I provided some value for some folks out there, and I'm really looking forward to work with your funnels. I'll do my best for it. I'm not an expert. I'm just the read book guys and trying stuff myself. So I'll do my best for it. And I really appreciate your channel as well. And I'll take this opportunity to say to folks as well, go in this channel, Yespeopletainment, and go subscribe it. Good channel.
Oh, thank you so much.